Yo yo yo, Overlorsk in the Hizzle, I have returned. Constantly, like a gnat, I'm just coming back with some more Empire Total War for the Total War series. Duh. Well, as we can see, we are starting where we left off, which was our earlier conquest of Georgia and defeating these pesky enemies to my northwest here. I will now be cleaning my troops and preparing the province, and then moving my fresh armies into Dagestan to finish them off. And then I'll have a sweeping frontier against the Russians to their south, which they don't really defend very often, or defend very much at all. So I could take Astrakhan and Don Voisko, these kind of things, you know, maybe to add some extra provinces to make the Russians give up or something. I am going to also continue to upgrade Baghdad to make sure the place is to its full potential, and then I can have a good garrison here in case the Persians decide to go pick a fight with me. What I am going to do quickly, as we can see, this is where we last left off and I haven't ended the turn. I'm going to do this one little couple of things though. I'm going to get rid of this madrasa, since the province is already at 100% Islam, so it's okay. There's no need for any further spread of the religion here. And here, I don't know. There's another madrasa here as well. It would make more sense if it's here though, as compared to here. Even though, let me see, how much is there? It is 81.5%. It's a majority. I think I'll just leave it. It's no big deal. I'll come back to that later. Everything is going quite dandy so far. I just have these Russians blockaded here, and I'm gonna kick them out soon. I'm recruiting a Bashi Bazoo out of Ankara, which I'll send over and kick them out, and then add another brig to the fleet, as well as another brig that I'm recruiting out of Antalya. So then I'll have a relative fleet prepared. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll go confront the Venetians, maybe, and hopefully I'll be lucky and have a fluke. But we'll see. Also, on top of that, here in Sarajevo, I am going to destroy this coffee house and spread some Islam here with a building, and maybe recruit another imam out of it. And in the meantime, my army is stationed here at Ayasi. Everything's dandy here as well. I'll probably recruit more troops when the time comes, or send some more reinforcements out of Istanbul when I have the funds. And that's it so far. Everything's pretty good. I will launch an attack out of Athens to take Patras, and then probably the Venetians will be forced to get a treaty out of me. If not, then I'll put these guys on a boat and invade Venice itself, but I don't really know about that, because then I'll be stuck in Europe here. Won't have a direct connection over land than just over sea. But this is just an idea. We'll see how that goes. And one final thing before we go. This is 54. I'm just going to let these guys continue, even though this guy is 2 stars, 3 stars. Not very good imams really, but I don't mind. And one final thing before we end the turn. Check the research. Doing carbines now, which is fine, because then I'll be able to recruit Delhi horsemen, which will be a great counterpart actually. Instead of just straight up camel nomads, I can probably I'll have at least a cavalry with gun element, even though they're horrible in melee, but they can give me some extra firepower. And then I'll immediately, after that, I'll do square formation, which is very useful now actually early in the game, and then I'll move on to ring bayonet. I'm doing all these basic military ideas. You know what? Going back to my earlier statement about this madrasa, I'm going to tear it down, and I'm going to build a school here. It sounds like a good idea, and it's in a place where it's really stable. And besides, another village is growing, and I'll make it a coffee house or something to make sure people don't freak out or get upset. Where is Kayseri? Quickly. Ah, right here. Yeah, no problem. Just build a coffee house here. 15 turns. These guys can survive. Couple colleges, and then I could build something to make them happy. So, alright then, on to the next turn. Yep, of course you could see me. I have returned once again with this new episode, and I hope you all enjoyed the last few other episodes that I have been putting up. I want to make sure that these episodes continue until I complete this campaign, or feel that, you know, I've done sufficient enough effort until I'm in a position to make other episodes of different games, because I really want to bring you some other campaigns, probably especially Rome Total War content, and maybe Medieval 2 content as well. I could even go as far as Age of Mythology even, or Age of Empires, or Rise of Nations, but at the moment I'm content with Empire, and I'll just be bringing you more action. Carnage in battle, y'all. So right now, as you can see, once again, oh, Shizer. Okay, these guys are attacking me when I really didn't want them to, so I have no choice really but to fight, and I'll probably lose this entire navy. Yep. And that's that. That really annoys me, because now I have no navy. That's it. I'm gonna have to recruit a navy now, and this is all I got. So my domination of the siege is completely broken at the moment, and I'll have to be slowly but surely try and rebuild what I have. And of course quite a lot of major ports are blockaded, which is not very good, so I'm going to have to regain some control. The people here still don't really like me, but I'll hopefully remedy that soon, and I will try and restore some order before going into battle. Now my army is retrained here, so I will recruit another bunch of archers and some Tartars, and here I will recruit, oh, okay, good. I will recruit Tartars here, and then another regiment of Vashi Bazooks, and that's good enough for me at the moment. But I will also recruit 18-pounder artillery as well, because I'll probably disband these demi-cannons, because they're just fixed artillery and they won't really provide a great deal of help. So we'll send this guy here. I'll quickly try and assassinate this guy one more time. Okay, this guy is really starting to wear me thin with my patience. Oh, I'm gonna miss you, man. That was a good admiral for what he was worth. Fantastic. I built a college in Konya. Things are okay, but the economy at the moment has taken a bit of a slump because of the loss of our ports. So I'm going to quickly send these guys out and regain Izmir. And here at Antalya, I will start recruiting a navy of some sort. Not that it's going to be very good. Yeah, I'll just build like a ship at a time if I can. You kick these guys out, fix the port, and you men continue to retrain. Up north everything is okay. I will see if I can have any sort of building opportunities. Yes, I will build a madrasa here. And back in Anatolia, I'll wait and I'll build a school here. So at the moment everything is kind of a little bit slow because for this turn. Yeah, good. Just help out here. More troops. At long last, my organ gun is ready here from Istanbul, which is fantastic because I will now send him over to Athens. And then I'll use these troops once they're retrained to attack Patras and end this war here in Greece at least. Yeah, and they haven't recruited any troops since then, so I need to hopefully attack soon to try and kick these guys out. I'll keep these men here and make sure that this place is defended against the Russians. If they try and make any incursions, they probably won't. But once I get a fleet together and hopefully get rid of all this naval agony, I'll send over and blockade the Crimean and maybe strike up a deal with peace of the Russians or something, I hope. But I'll try now just as a ditch effort. I highly doubt anything's going to happen, but I'll try and see what they say. So Russia, peace, just to try. No thanks, fine, I thought so. Alright, no big deal. We'll continue with the war. And this is all we can do for now. Can't really build up anything or recruit any extra troops. Maybe I can recruit some soldiers out of here to help out. I'll recruit, yeah, a regiment of Israelis out of here. And now I shall end the turn. With this new episode, to be honest, it's kind of in like a slight annoyance induced way that I've gone on here to start this episode, because I've been watching a couple of playthroughs once again on YouTube, and I've been getting a little bit frustrated with the lack of knowledge really of how to play this game properly. Almost any of the Total Wars properly. It's kind of a little annoying to watch, but you know, people are entitled to do whatever they want. Who am I to tell them what to do and what not to do? And I really I don't want to be mean, or I don't want to be you know, some troll out there telling people that they suck. But I've been watching a few playthroughs and I've been getting a little disheartened out of people not doing very well, and it's blatantly obvious, but people don't seem to really notice. So I'm just taking it as it goes. So hopefully I am imparting some sort of skill that people are enjoying. Yeah, you run away, you bitch-ass Venetians. Oh, I'm so coming for you. Ooh, revenge is going to be so sweet once I rain down on those white asses. Okay, so the turn is finally back into my hands. We've got carbines now, and the Maratha have asked to break their trade with me, which is quite sad to hear. Thessaloniki is fixed. I'm going to now kick this fleet out and fix this place. Now I can regain some sort of regular income again, and this time I can actually, you know, make sure the men are, or the Empire is in good shape, relatively good shape. I have a rebellion in Georgia now, which I have to suppress, but before that I am going to build up the cannon foundry. I'm going to build a school here. And I'm also going to build recruit another regiment of Israelis and a couple of Kurdish hillmen, which will be great. That way this will make it an all-round army. I'll have some regular warriors, some hand-to-hand troops, a cavalry element. Later I'll replace them with Delhi horses, and then I'll have some snipers with the Kurdish hillmen. So that's pretty good. And here I shall build a craft workshop. So far, a few buildings are getting built, people are getting recruited. Time to send these men to help out in the battle. Good, we have some extra troops now, and we definitely have some cavalry. These guys have brought a bunch of militia and some 12-pounder artillery, which is sad to see. I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to hopefully assassinate you. Nope. Then I'm going to take him and assassinate you. How is that going to work? There we go. Alright, you disgraced idiot, go back. You can go and try and assassinate some peeps. Okay, boys, let's head out there and end this whippersnapper rebellion and make sure that these guys are put in their place. And then at least this place will be under control, and then we can replenish the troops and march into Dagestan and add extra territory. Right, let's kick these guys. Let's destroy these guys. I will just auto-resolve it because I'm very confident in the fact that I'm going to win. So let's do this. There we go. Of course they're cheap and run away, so I'm going to hunt them down and finish them off. How about that? The computer is cheap enough to have me stuck in the mountains. So let me exempt the region at the moment and get this man to replenish. No one. Okay, whatever. So let's destroy what's left of these guys. And we'll go on to the next turn, and this time we'll be making a lot more than what we had before, since all of our trade will be re-established, and they'll only hopefully just be attacking the trade link, but that's really nothing guaranteed. So after these guys are ready to be close to Athens, we will launch the assault on Patras, which they haven't recruited anymore, so I'll launch the attack next turn. It's been quite an interesting past weekend, as you knew, as I'm probably mentioned more than once in my previous episode, having gone to Bursa and Çanakkale on the Anatolian side of Turkey. I visited Troy for the first time in my entire life, even although I've only read about it and watched movies and watched documentaries and done plays and done the whole sort of shebang over Troy and the existence of it and the legend of it and the myth of it. It's been absolutely a gas. This is, you know, people using terminology that doesn't really exist anymore. It was a gas. I totally lost my mind when I got there. So I really hope I go back again, but this time with my family and some other time in my life. It was absolutely a ball of a time. So right now I am just really still recuperating because it was just really warm and really hot, and I got really tired, and it was just a big deal. But now, of course, I have to get back into the swing of things with school. I have another midterm coming up on Thursday, so I'm throwing in an episode at the moment before moving on, which I really don't want to do this midterm. It's going to be really annoying, but I got nothing better to do. And then I'll have one last week here afterwards in Turkey, and I'll have my finals, and then I'll have total free time. I'll fly back to my homeland and move on. Alright, see, this is what happens. You think you can catch up with these guys, but they just keep coming right back. So I'm going to turn around and take Georgia back. And of course they have extra guys. This is amazing. Let me quickly auto-resolve this and see what it's like, and if not, then I'll have to get out of here. Yep. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna load from where I was last left off, and I'm gonna retreat back to Yerevan and take Georgia back. Amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Wow, I probably should have stayed, or I should have fought it out myself, but still, this is an absolute travesty. I am going to sabotage this place. Doubt it's gonna work. Nope, it isn't, because you're an idiot. Okay. Travesty. Try and assassinate this fool. Okay, back to the same curve again. Oh my god, this is amazing. Alright, what you just saw was useless because I'm only going to load it again, so let me load where I was before. Man, I'm disgusted. Not only am I enraged, I am disgusted, but of course there's probably no one else to blame but myself, because I of course left the town under-defended, and this just, it wasn't going to work. So I am going to, and of course they replenished their troops in one turn and got extra warriors. That is amazing. How unbelievably cheap is that? Alright, well, I'm gonna break the siege, and I'm gonna tell him to pull back over the mountains, replenish the men, and just hide in the mountains. Now I'm gonna try for this guy as well once again to assassinate him. I'm now gonna have to pump out some troops from here. What do I have that I need? I need more regular soldiers in terms of Israelis, so I'm going to actually send some reinforcements up from Baghdad to help out. So you two and camels, get up there, help out. I'll easily just recruit more. Okay, that solves that, and of course the economy has reached an all-time low, and I guess it's the fact that I have a few armies stretched around and not a lot of money coming in from the fact that there's no, even though we have a vast amount of territory, we're not really that prosperous. So I'm going to now get these guys together and attack Patras. Let me see, I'll save one more time. And let's see what happens if I just auto-resolve this for fun. I thought so, so I'm gonna have to fight this one out. Of course, now, what did I just say before about, oh, people are playing and they're so bad, oh, I'm so much better. I'm just auto-resolving and being completely lazy with my gameplay. I don't know, I guess I'm in a funk right now, and it's of course not at all fun for people to watch people play a playthrough and be in a funk. So I'm going to try and get out of it a little. Right, I'm going to actually continue the siege and have them attack me, or if not, then I'll starve them out. It's only 4 turns. While here, I'll recruit some troops again to hold the city, because I know that the computer is going to be an asswipe and drop men on my back lines. So I'm really gonna have to work on making sure that doesn't happen. Once again, I have no money. Do I have enough to recruit a boat? Of course not. Okay, well, on to the next turn soon. Actually, I know it's a bit silly, but I'm gonna do the 2 turns for square formation and then have a final 2 for ring bayonet, and so the men don't have to ram bayonets into the barrel and make themselves not really perfect in melee. Okay, well, on to the next turn. Oh, it's been, so far I guess, this episode, all you've seen of me has been getting my ass handed to me by the computer. So what's that saying about my skill? Of course, you know, it's the Ottoman Empire. It's the Ottoman Empire on Empire Total War. This vanilla version. So of course it's extremely difficult to actually make sure you have enough troops, especially good quality troops, in order to meet your enemies, which are on multiple fronts. So you definitely should be prepared to losing provinces left, right, and center, which of course doesn't help you out very much, because already I'm not making that much money as it is, when I was making quite a bit last time. So I am going to try and help out the situation by once again reconquering Georgia from the revolutionaries earlier. I'll make sure this general who will hide up in the mountains and probably attack once he's replenished, as well as recruit some extra troops made out of Yerevan, so we can launch a 2-pronged assault and finish this war off one last bloody time, as well as conquering Patras. Now, I really hope that they... Yes, okay, this makes me happy, because these total morons are attacking me on the field, and I have good artillery, I have some good soldiers, I can work the land to my advantage. I don't understand what's giving them the higher attack, the higher power slider, but doesn't matter. This will all end now, and I can prove it. See you on the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, Venice, goodness, I'm telling you, I think no faction or factions, generally factions in this game that are the most irritating are the minor powers that are, no matter who you play as, it's the minor powers that are the most annoying. You play as the Maratha, you have Mysore, and of course the Mughal Empire to the north. You have the Ottoman Empire, have Georgia, Chechnya, Dagestan, Venice, the Italian states, Austria, Poland, Lithuania, Russia, all these people that, Persia, all these people that just want to fucking destroy you. Austria is the same, almost the same thing. Great Britain, it's all of Central Europe wants to fucking rip your head off. It's really, I think, quite a fundamental flaw in this game that all these people just hate you. Now, I understand on account for the Ottomans that there's historical grievances between everybody, but that, I think, is just really, really cheap and not fun. Now, we start off in very heavy, rainy conditions, which are not very, very ideal, but that's fine, because what I will do is I will set up the artillery on this side, up the hill, and I can launch quite devastating bombardments from there. I shall have my 2 Israelis on this side, take advantage of the wall once again, and I'll spread them out later when I actually begin. I'll have this Bashi Bazook, the 2 Bashi Bazooks I would like to put behind the cannons. Pardon me, that's just my timer going off, but whatever, obviously I've gone over time. I will also have these Azars now have the side as well of the wall to help out. And I'll have this Azar regiment go deeper into these woods to give some sniper fire, even though it doesn't really matter because the rain's going to make their fire completely useless. And I'm going to have these guys further out. And I'll have this Israeli regiment give support to the cannons. And I have another Israeli regiment which I shall also have on this side to give support, which I shall put behind here, and then I'll move forward as needed. Here, move forward as needed. Righty, I'm going to be taking some fire from the artillery, but I have more artillery and it's pretty much better because I have organ guns. So right now, get off toggle fire at will, and let's start the battle. Now here are the armies of Venice. I shall now move my troops into defensive positions along these walls here to help out. I'll fast forward as well. You sirs won't go over here. Now they've started out their bombardments, but they haven't done anything. Now the artillery can open fire right down the center of the line and hopefully unleash some pretty terrible haven't done anything at all to anyone. Alright, I'll aim for the center. Wow, the absolute racket. I'll aim actually for the very far center because of course the artillery is somehow magically missing everything. I'll have you guys head over here. Right, some gunfire has now begun for my Azars. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pull them back quickly and have my Israelis move up. And now we are in full swing of the battle. These guys can switch to canister shot and knock these guys out quicker. Come on, boys. Let them have it. Only militia, firelocked armed citizenry, conscripts, really no one very good. No one very good at all. Right, so now I have opened fire with my canister shots. These guys should they're absolutely slaughtered now. This makes me happy. Time to change the direction. Woo! Organ guns! Dang! Really letting us have it, aren't you? Alright, let's turn around and aim at these guys. Alright, been big time shooting and having a fight here. I shall now have these Vashi Bazooks go help out. Oh, shrapnel shot! Oh, look at that! Now this is what you call well-placed artillery. Like, that's really letting these boys, bastard assholes, have it. Oh, yeah, knocking these guys out the fight. Ooh, that's making me happy. And also, if I kill the general, that'll make me happy as well. Come on, boys. Keep shooting. You should somehow really should be killing these guys faster than anyone else. Right, the Vashi Bazooks have finally reached the side of the battlefield, and we're attacking these guys from the side. It should hopefully do some sort of extra damage, but I really don't know what's going to happen now. Good, good. These guys are getting out of there, because we have attacked them from the flank, and they're outnumbered, and they're not doing very well, and they're also routing into my men. Nope, they've suddenly gotten some extra ball sack to fight. So we're still in the middle of the main gunfight with the militia, which is shocking that we're still not doing very well against them. Well, so far the battle has very much gone my way. We've done some pretty big progress and we've been killing a lot of these guys very quickly. I shall now change the fire of my men to shoot at these guys. These guys have been taking probably some canister shot, which is kind of sad. So I'm going to redirect my men here. And redirect these men here as well. I'm actually going to have these guys canister shot and shoot at them. And hopefully knock these guys out quicker. Alright, these guys should be getting out of there very soon since they've been getting shot at the whole time. Flashy bazooks, get out of there. You men, don't fight, and go over here to knock these guys out quicker. Now we're having a gunfight over here, so I'm going to bring these Azars over to lend some extra fire sniper support. This flank of the battlefield has been wrapped up, and we've done very well, and the rest of the men are beginning to rout, because we've now thrown in some canister shot, which means their damage is pretty high, and I'm very happy right now. Now we just have these last 33 fire-locked armed citizenry. Woo! Fire-locked armed citizenry! Once again, I am totally shocked by the fact that the computer let these guys win the first time. So, okay, look at the might of the Venetian army and how much they really made me pay, and how much they really like slaughtered me. Just absolutely shocking. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have been able at all to like win or do this properly on my own. I just don't know. I really don't know. Well, all sarcasm aside, let's get these Azars to move up and begin finishing off the enemy, what's left of them. Bring these guys up as well. Bring up these guys as well. Their artillery hasn't done jack shit because they're just shooting into the hillside. These guys, this is what's left of these militia. They'll probably get routed out very soon, just due to the sheer number of the fact they're getting shot at the whole time by loads and loads of guys. So come on guys, come on. Like, there's so many of you and we got lots of guns. We should be like slaughtering them. Oh man, my propensity for wanting of slaughter and wanton destruction has just reached an all-time high right now. I guess I just feel that I'm getting cheated a little with this game, and it's funny because, you know, I'm just saying, oh, I'm just playing through this and just for fun and all that, but I'm taking it seriously. Right, well, we've now routed these guys out and we've done a good job. They're broken, but so they may come back. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to get these guys, just them on their own, to run around, skirt around and shoot these guys from the back maybe. Hopefully they don't switch to canister shot. I hope they don't have canister shot and they start, you know, wiping out these guys. I hope not. Right, so far everyone's in full retreat. The enemy's in total and utter full retreat, and I'm now just going to go and massacre what's left of these demi-cannons, and then I will have taken Patras and I've driven and drive the Venetians out of Greece. This is something I am totally excited for, because at least on one side of the globe we're doing well, and I'm really surprised how we go in our total reversal of fortune for our fight with the Georgians, but never mind, we can easily get our own back. Right, these guys are getting lucky and getting off some shots against us. which is a bit irritating now, but we are doing okay. We've only taken 1 loss, so these guys shouldn't be so retarded and weak that they should run off, but things could change very, very soon. These guys might get off like a 5-10 score kill, because, oh no, in a stunning, very interesting move, they decided to turn around and shoot back into the hillside again. My goodness, this is great. This is an absolute, like, total change of a turn of events. You know what? I'm not going to shoot at them even. Just get in there. Let's run at them, hit them from the back, and wipe them out. And I will zoom in for this action. I feel bad, actually, that I haven't been zooming in. I've only been zooming out, so you only see, like, puffs of smoke, really. And no, like, close-up guys running into each other. And there's nothing, probably, besides Shogun 2, nothing more interesting or fun than a bayonet slash let's hit people to death with our guns charge. Into the back. Yeah. Oh, take this, you whitey bastards. Come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. What are you gonna do? Alright. Well, I shall end this here. And, well, end the battle. And we've just, of course, a heroic victory. Amazing. We were up against frickin' militia, but whatever. We've done very well, and we've now taken... Well, we haven't taken Patras yet. They've actually, you know, we just defeated them heavily. And now I'm going to... Well, there's a possibility of me winning this because I have cavalry and I still have artillery. So, once again, actually, you know what? Let's bring you a second battle. I'm probably going to have to cut this up because it's a long video, but you know what? I think I can actually put this whole thing in. So, bringing you a big episode, 2 battles. This one's a last stand, really. The other one was to finish off what's left of Venice. It's a bit sad, but it's also, I think, quite fun. It really adds to the intrigue that you're seeing some reversal of fortune and things aren't just being handed over to me on a silver platter, which can be said for Rome Total War, actually, where you can just kind of auto-resolve quite a few things and win, especially as the Romans, because they're quite overpowered. But with this, you know, I think the Ottomans are underpowered, which is sad, but I guess, you know, there's a lot of emphasis on making sure you upgrade quite fast, and then you get the Janissaries. Right, I'm gonna have to make sure I'm in a really good position so I can hold my ground properly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my cannons over here. I'll have my Israelis form up in a thin line so at least everyone can shoot. Bashi bazooks can be behind them, even though there's very few of them, but to help out a little. The Armenian archers can do the same, but on this side. And now the cavalry, I shall turn this off and have them over here to do some flanking maneuvers. And this guy, I want him to fight, but I need him for moral support. So I'm gonna start off here, and let me see how well I've placed the cannons, really, because they may just shoot into the ground. I don't think so. I hope not. Nah, I don't think so. But there's just this that worries me, which they may just hit. And that would be quite annoying to see. So I may actually have to move the entire force forward. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to take any risks. No. I'm going to actually just move everyone out. No. I need to make my mind up, huh? Nope. Not in a very good position at all. That should do. So I'm going to have to move everyone up forward, even though I'm not going to be having any cover of the trees or anything like that, but I kind of have the terrain slightly to my advantage, even though this hilly area is going to block my shots. So I'm actually going to have to move these guys up further forward. The archers will be okay. These guys can hopefully get off a good few shots before getting routed out. You can hide behind here. And the Bashis can be back here. Right. Cannons. And so the battle begins. I'll shoot down the center and hit the regiment of horse. There we go. Oh, that was a great first volley. Now my horses can begin to ride round quite far around the flank of the enemy, and then I'll quickly turn on their bow fire, and hopefully we can hit them from the back where they can't get off any gun volleys off, and then I'll switch to canister shot when they get close and hopefully slaughter a good deal of them before their heavy fire starts bearing down upon me. So let's see, really what I'm relying on is my artillery and my Tartars. Oh, yes! Oh, these volleys are devastating. Right, canister shot. Yes! There we go. Come on, get out of here. Yes! Get out of here. There we go. Alright, horses, where are you? Okay, good work, boys. Right around the back. Go, go, go. Canister shots off. We should be tearing holes into them now. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, horses. Go, 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 go. How are they able to shoot me like this so quickly? I do not know. It's a little shocking and weird at the same time. Alright, well, I guess my flank attack hasn't really yielded the results that I wanted. Oh, good. Woo! Look at that canister shot. Really, really handing it to them. Come on, come on, come on, go, go, go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Come on, canister shot. Hit him again. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's absolutely horrifying, probably, to behold. Imagine seeing your friends get shot up like this. Right, I'm going to be moving forward and opening fire as well with my horses, so I can maximize these guys' casualties. There we go. I really want to try and rout these guys out, hopefully. Come on, you guys are bowmen. It's not like you're shooting guns or anything. Alright, pull back. Artillery. Shoot at these guys. Yeah, these guys I'll pull behind because they're horses that can shoot over. So far, the battle has gone extremely well, and this is very, very pleasing for me. Oh! Go canister shot! Almighty canister shot. I mean, goodness. Oh no! What are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna do, boys? Come on! What are you going to do? Oh, they're wavering. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. And we were told that we were going to lose this, but we've actually slaughtered these guys. Alright, archer fire goes off. I'm actually going to continue this and slaughter these guys. I'm like really wipe them out. So artillery, halt your fire. You two stop shooting. 32, attack these guys. The 13 attack these guys. And also the general attack these guys as well. This is just too good to miss. This is a juicy opportunity. Well, I don't think you guys will want to see me running after them, and I'll take a long time. So I'm going to cut out and then come back. Alright, I'll see you later.